has it been a busy day for you then today?
It has. We've been at the Remembrance service at St Helens Cenotaph, and then we've just been hosting a group of the veterans for a meal following the service at the Masonic Hall in St Helens.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you very much for your time then. And firstly, Andrew, how did the West Lancashire Freemasons become aware of Pegasus RDA, and sort of what led to the decision to support their therapeutic horse riding programme?
Yes, well, we operate two systems. Either a Freemason can nominate a charity, or, as in this case, the charity itself is able to contact us direct and ask for support. So as a combination of the two things, we became aware that Pegasus were in need of some support to continue to run their sessions for disabled people on a weekend.
And why was that your chosen charity then for the grant? What sort of criteria do you use to decide which charities and community projects that you guys support?
Well, basically, we have a committee that sits to look at any application we receive. We carry out due diligence, as you would expect anybody to do. And if we think that it's a worthwhile cause, then we'll make a decision to support it and allocate a period of money if that's what they're asking for.
Well, I don't think you can get much better than animals and people, and making people feel better through animal interaction. And how important are the projects then, like the therapeutic riding programme, for the general people and population? Because obviously it helps so many people, doesn't it?
It does. And of course, for people who have disabilities, the ability to take part in what might seem a mainstream activity for most of us is somewhat limited. So when you get an organisation such as Pegasus, who allow people with disabilities, both physical and hidden, to partake, and for particularly the people with physical disabilities, it's really important, particularly people in wheelchairs, for example. The movement of a horse is very similar to walking. So when they're riding a horse, they get a sensation as if they were actually walking.
It's so important then, isn't it? Am I right in saying that your grandson has had a few lessons as well?
Yes, not at Pegasus. I have an autistic grandson, so it's a hidden disability, who has had riding lessons in the Liverpool area, and that's helped him a great deal.
I can imagine. Yeah, and from your perspective, what do you think is the most significant aspect of the therapeutic power of horses for individuals that you've witnessed?
I think it's just, for some, it's a calming experience. For others, it's the excitement of, particularly if you've got a physical disability, to be able to ride a horse and feel that sensation. I think there's something about animals that assist us all, not just disabled people, but able-bodied people as well. But they just have a calming influence on us, don't they?
100%, yeah. I don't know where I'd be without my little cockapoo. But what difference then, Andrew, do you hope that this grant funding will make?
Well, this particular grant funding allows the professional team of volunteer trustees to continue to offer this facility for some distance into the future. It was something in these times, of course, that with financial constraints, they were potentially going to have to stop doing. So our intervention allows them to continue doing this for quite some time into the future.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I mean, they are just one of the charities. Just to give you an example, through our Masonic Charitable Foundation, which is our national charity, since the 1st of April this year, we've given away £3,254,000 to 92 different charities across the country.
That's unbelievable. And obviously beyond financial aid as well, it obviously raises awareness of these places too. So it's fantastic, isn't it?
It does. And for us as Freemasons, we have four sort of key aims that we have in life, which is kindness, integrity, respect and service. And service covers both what we would expect in terms of money to charity, but also a lot of Freemasons give their time. So that's just as important as money in some circumstances, providing our time to support local communities.
And obviously, you know, people giving their time today with the Freemasons because it is Remembrance Sunday. And you said you've been part of a service. How many members do you think attended there today?
We probably had about 15 or 20 members on parade today. And we've just hosted probably about 30 veterans for a free meal back at the hall. so they get somewhere to come after the parade and chat with each other at all times, and also it enables us to give them something back for their service over the years.
Absolutely. And what was the significance of marching as proud Freemasons in the parade, alongside, the other community groups and the military associations and things like that?
Well, obviously there are a number of Freemasons who are veterans. We lost many of our brethren in both the First and Second World Wars. So for us, it's respect to those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. And then for the younger Freemasons, it's just that respect, the idea that we respect our service people who give duty to their country.
It's so important to keep remembering, isn't it? And am I right in saying that you are Assistant Provincial Grand Master? What sort of do you do in that specific role?
Well, my current role actually is as the second Provincial Grand Principal, but there's similar jobs within Freemasonry. There are, like any organisation, we have the head of the Freemasons in West Lancashire, we have a deputy, and then we have about 14 senior Masons who do the day-to-day management of the organisation and the strategic running of the organisation.
Wow, I bet you were all dressed up in your finery as well, weren't you, Andrew?
Yes, we were this morning, yes.
Wonderful. And obviously, it's a magnificent thing that you do for the community with the Freemasons. And how can members of the public learn more about the West Lancashire Freemasons community involvement themselves?
Yes, well, we have obviously have our own website. If you just search West Lancashire Freemasons in Google, you will find our provincial website, and you will see on there items of interest around who we are, what we do, and some of our charitable work, both locally and nationally. And if people wanted to understand how our national charity works, they would just need to search the Masonic Charitable Foundation in Google. Absolutely
fantastic, and you've laid it out there nice and bare. Well, I will let you get back. Were you going back to the celebratory lunch now, to the Masonic Hall, or is that you done for the day?
That's finished. It's time to go home and relax a little bit and do some grandparent duties.
Well, I shall let you get back to the grandkids. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. Thank you for all of the hard work that you and the Freemasons are doing as well. From West Lancashire Freemasons, that's Andrew Whittle. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Fiona. Bye.